Welcome to the Cannabis Investor. Today we have a very special interview with Tim Shaw, COO of MariMed Inc. Let's jump into the interview to hear more about the company from the COO himself. Good afternoon, Tim, and thanks so much for being on the show today. Let's say we are stuck in an elevator for 30 seconds and I'm asking you to pitch me MariMed Inc. How do you introduce me to the company, and what would you say are some unique aspects of the business as a whole?
We develop, own, and manage medical cannabis cultivation, processing, and dispensary facilities nationwide. The company has over 500,000 square feet of sustainable cannabis production in various stages. Our team includes experts in horticulture, manufacturing, medical research, construction, regulatory compliance, security, marijuana cultivation, genetics, extraction processes, and infused product development.
The company owns facilities and leases them to partners for cannabis cultivation, processing, and dispensing businesses. Can you go over the economics of an average facility?
This industry is very different state to state, both in regulations and size of the markets. Coming from the East Coast, we're used to vertical markets, where we have to grow, produce, and sell all under one company. We don't have the crutch of a wholesale market where if you have any failures, you can buy from the market. However, times are changing. When starting from the ground up, there is a large capital investment required. We like to own the building or buildings outright. This helps us in many ways. The ownership of the assets helps with a security of investment. It also helps us to not worry about a landlord or bank all of a sudden getting cold feet having a cannabis company operating in their building. Depending on the area, this can be very costly. The build-out also brings a heavy cost to bring the facility live. This can run anywhere from $2 million to $10 million, or even more, depending on the size of the facility. MariMed has a system that gives our investors a sense of security, both by owning the assets and also managing the operation. We then have full visibility over the investment and the day-to-day operation.
Give us a brief current overview, current operations, and future goals of the product licensing business.
Confusion and Betty's Eddies are our two branded products. They continue to grow and break into new markets. Our Confusion brand is focused on bringing precision-dose, discrete products to the market. We have focused on bringing a sense of normalcy to the ingestion of cannabis. Our starting lineup in the Confusion is Listerine strips called MariMelts, a chewable tablets in a low-dose formula called MariMed, a drink mix you just add to water, and a microwave popcorn, which is pretty amazing. To complement these products, we also have a brand of all-natural fruit chews, Betty's Eddies. These tasty treats taste great without any guilt. They're gluten-free and lactose-free, made with real fruits and vegetables. We are currently in Rhode Island, Delaware, Maine, Illinois, and launching in Nevada, Colorado, California, Washington State, and Arizona. Our current model keeps our intellectual property close to chest and ensures consistency for the consumers. We mix all the ingredients except for the cannabis at one of our locations on the East Coast and ship them in batch sizes to all of our strategic partners, where they will do the final infusion and manufacturing. Our goal is to bring these products to every legal cannabis state in the country.
Assuming the company has adequate access to capital, what percentage of the major metropolitan markets do you see yourself in with either a facility or products presence in the next couple of years?
Well, capital is the key to growth in every industry. But assuming money is no issue, we have the business model and the know-how to move into every legal state, either by applying and building from the ground up, like we currently have done, or shifting gears to an acquisition phase, which I believe is inevitable. We currently have operations in various stages in 6 states. We look to double that in the near future. The ultimate goal is for MariMed to stay true to our company values and have a gold standard presence in all legal markets.
What steps is MariMed taking in order to develop a national footprint in most legal states across the U.S., and why is this important in the overall business plan of the company?
It is very important to build a national brand that consumers can trust. We're working hard every day to achieve this goal. Both our branded products and operations are focused on consistency and quality, and that's why our business model has our ingredients being mixed at one location to ensure consistency and quality. Consistency is going to be the building blocks that bring trust for any brand. Our business model for our branded products ensures just that. I want to make sure that no matter where a consumer purchases our products, they'll get a consistent relief that they're looking for.
Once again, Tim, thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
We look forward to keeping an eye on MariMed and its growth in the near future. To all of our viewers, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Cannabis Investor. Remember to follow us on Facebook to keep up with all of our latest posts.